So the other day I made a video about the PlayStation 5 Pro when I thought it was going to be announced and when it was going to be released, which was going to be, uh, which I thought was going to be around sort of this kind of time next year instead. Now it seems that it's nearly like 100% that it's going to be announced today. It's September 10th, which is later on today now, and so it'd be 4 p.m. UK time. I'm kind of a bit shocked, to be honest, because I don't think there's enough reason for there to be a Pro right now, because they haven't pushed the PlayStation 5 to its limit yet to need the Pro, unless Naughty Dog has got a game that's about to be released and it needs that extra power to make it run at 60 frames per second and everything. But I don't know. I mean, a lot of the games are coming out next year that, you know, like, if it is still going to come out, GTA 6, if it doesn't get pushed back again, I can imagine those kind of games would be where you could advertise the power of the Pro over the regular PlayStation 5, where you'd say, okay, like, there's going to be a noticeable difference. You can still run it on both, but on the regular PlayStation 5. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know what else Mark Cerny's going to be talking about if it's not that, because he's doing a technical presentation, and I'm sure that's what they called it that time before when he showed the PlayStation 4 and then showed the PlayStation 5, and he's the guy behind both of those consoles. And other than that, the only other thing that he's done is, well, he's done loads of things, but he's like consultant and stuff. But the only other thing he does is, like, you know, makes games like Knack and stuff. So I can't see it being for something like that when it's a technical presentation. So the only other thing's possibly a new UI update, or a new Vita, like, not like the portable that just came out, that's, you know, you need Wi-Fi and everything like that to connect it to your PlayStation, like a proper full-blown Vita or something, again, like a new version, Vita 2 or whatever. But I can't see that happening, and I can't see them needing a presentation just for a UI update. So it's got to be that. It's got to be the PlayStation 5 Pro being announced later today. And I would imagine the release date is probably going to be right at the end of September or right at the very beginning of October, because, like I said in my other video, the longer you leave it between it being announced and when it's going to release, it will affect the sales, because no one's going to bother buying a PlayStation 5 unless, you know, there's a big difference in price or whatever. Then I could see, like, there being a reason then that people would still want to buy the PlayStation 5 regular, because it's a lot cheaper than the Pro, and they don't feel like they need the Pro, like for a kid or something for Christmas or whatever. They're probably not going to really know the difference between the regular and a Pro or whatever, whereas it's more for the adults, I would say, who will notice the difference. But I can't see them announcing it later today and then saying, oh yeah, the release is next year now. It would be silly, because it would just really ruin the sales over Christmas and stuff. So the sooner it comes out, the better it is for them once they've announced it. So it's probably only a matter of a couple of weeks, the end of September, but right at the beginning of October. But yeah, again, I'm just kind of shocked. And apparently there was a video that leaked or something as well that was on YouTube, from PlayStation themselves. They had an unlisted video or something that was called PS5 Pro, and now it's been renamed as something else. So apparently they've already kind of leaked it out before the presentation actually happens. So, but like most people who know who this Mark Cerny is, they would know that all he's pretty much done the last 10 or so years is be a part of the hardware, like for the main consoles, and like the VR or the Move and things, and Knack otherwise. But that was more to show the power of the PlayStation that was coming out. So there's no need for him to be like making a new game or announcing a new game. So and you wouldn't need a technical presentation, like I said. So I guess we'll find out price, specs, and release date, those three things later on today.